Yo, what's good, y'all? It is your favorite Candy lady, Mrs. I Candi.
And it is her, she, me, Miss Mocha.
That's right, and we are two hot chicks. So, it's this documentary out, right? And it is on Netflix. If you guys have Netflix,
oh my goodness,
this is which way you need to go to check this out. It is called Abducted in Plain Sight. So, when I was like seeing people post about this a lot on social media, I thought it was a movie.
And she told me to watch it, okay? Let's just get that clear.
I thought it was a movie.
Okay.
And
she was like, Mocha, have you watched Abducted in Plain Sight? And I was like, no. And I was like, I think I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But then you told me to watch it.
Yeah, but you watched it before me.
Because you told me to watch it like you already watched it.
I was going to watch it, but she watched it first. I finally watched it, and it's a documentary about a family that was involved with their daughter being abducted by a family friend.
Girl, first of all, he was not even, like, okay.
So start from the beginning.
Like, okay, the very beginning is that this man saw a little 12-year-old little girl marching in a parade in his town. So, you know, you go out, you watch the Memorial Day parade. Mm-hmm. He sees this little girl at this parade and just, like, falls in love with her. But let's put it there, he already a pedophile. Because he already, you know. But anyway, he sees this little girl at this parade. Hi, mommy. And when he sees this little girl, he actually follows her and moves his whole family next door to this other family, unbeknownst to them. Mm-hmm. And fosters this relationship with this family that is fucked up, okay? Sorry, mama. But because you know I'll be going off. Oh my gosh, this is
it was a weird story. So the way it kind of started was it seemed innocent, like the dude's
because
family,
they didn't know that this man
it was like
had
their
moved.
Family kind of matched the other family.
Like
he had a wife, he had daughters, he had, you know, like a situation. So the daughters was being friends with the other daughters. The wife was friending the other wife, and he was friending the husband. So it seemed like, oh, we got, you know,
like a
nice
family that was like, you know, friends.
They start going to the family's church and getting involved with the community and stuff. So then where stuff got weird for me was he started befriending the girls first. The girls together first.
They had two daughters, Jan and I forgot the other sister.
They had three. It was three daughters total for the family that
did it happen to.
Yeah.
I thought they had a brother. They didn't.
No.
Okay. So they had three daughters, but the two oldest, right? The two oldest shared a basement, basement bedroom. And it was just like an open space. Mm-hmm. But this man, the neighbor, comes over and tells them, you want a wall?
It's time for you guys to kind of have your own bedroom.
Your own space.
Yeah, so he decided.
And came over their house and built a wall in their basement to cut the girls' rooms off.
And then the family allowed this to happen. But, so he slowly is starting to get into these girls' mind, like they could trust him. He's getting into the family's mind.
He coming to church, he eating dinner with them.
He started complimenting the mother a lot, telling her she was beautiful when she was this, that, and she would like it, like, ooh, I'm getting a little bit of attention, you know? Because she was kind of plain Jane-ish.
Yes.
So that made her feel some kind of way. So they was kind of flirting a little bit. I think they had
inappropriate.
They had an incident where they like kissed and stuff, but it stopped right there.
Yeah.
So then he riding with the pops. This is the part that blew my freaking mind, y'all.
Yeah.
He riding with the pops. You know, like you riding with your homeboy.
Yeah.
They cool, they kicking it. And then the pop, the dude is telling the pops like, yo, you know, I can't stand my wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my wife.
Yes.
She ugly, she this, she that, and I ain't getting no sex. I just need some gratification. And he like, oh man, that's messed up. He said, you know, we friends or whatever, and it'd be dope if you could just, you know, like relieve me of the stuff.
Right. And I'll do it for it.
And the pops like,
yes,
just jacked him off.
Yes. in the car. And then, hold on, here's the thing.
No, we're going to pause there.
Okay, no, but we gotta
explore that.
Yeah, but we gotta explore that the fact that the daddy is the one who was telling us this shit, right? Okay. The father was telling the story.
The pedophile, the man that
who
set
actually
out
did it.
and set out to get their daughter, befriended the parents, the mother and the father, and build relationships with both of them.
Inappropriate relationships.
And told the father, it would be cool if you would just jack me off because I'm frustrated. And the
like
father
my wife did it. Yes.
The father
that came out of his mouth. That was not nobody else telling the story but the daddy.
That is some crazy stuff. Y'all,
I
lost my mind when I saw that.
Okay, so y'all got to know this. At this point, our minds are blown from the surviving R. Kelly. Okay, so we not new to this. We don't have virgin eyes. We can't unsee or unhear what we heard from surviving R. Kelly.
Right.
So to be blown, I was at home, y'all. I decided to take the like Saturday night off and just stay home and watch a movie. And I picked that movie because it's homework. Because she said watch it because we got to talk about it. Do you know I had to get out of my bed and call her like, what the? Do you got me watching? I'm seriously, y'all. If you watch Surviving R. Kelly and you think that was some shit, well, you watch this because this is a documentary and the parents of the little girl is telling the story.
Was so involved in
stupid.
They played naive about it. But okay, so the thing is, to me, once the father said that the dude asked him to jack him off, and he did. He wasn't blunt like we blunt about it.
He was like,
but he was like, he asked me to relieve him, and I relieved him.
And then he started crying.
and I'm sitting there like,
I was like,
hold on. So is he gay? Is he bi? Like, is this something he done before? You know, I was just totally. I made my husband pause. I said, hold on, now shit. This is
right because I'm thinking like, is he gay?
Because I'm like, we're just gonna skip over that. We're gonna skip over that you jacked off the neighbor. We're
gonna
just completely skip over that whole thing and move on to the next part. No, I want to explore this. Did your wife know? Did you tell your wife? Did your wife find out what happened?
Well, we
after
know
you jacked him off, what else did you do? Did y'all have any other interactions? Like, you know, we're not gonna just skip over. You know, that the father jacked the neighbor pedophile.
Yes, off.
Yes. That's crazy. So then it gets deeper.
Okay. So after that, the man, I guess now he got something over both of the parents. He didn't kiss the mother. He didn't had the father relieve. I love my air quotes. Relieve him.
And you might relieve him back? Like, did you get some type of...
Yeah, he never said that.
Pleasure out the situation?
So basically, after this, now he got something over both of them.
Yeah.
So he started asking some outlandish shit. Like, he said he going through, what kind of therapy did he say he was going through?
Well, okay, so supposedly he has had this issue before.
Right.
Okay, so he was going to therapy to get help for this.
Because he knew he was a pedophile. Right. His own brother said it like...
Yeah, he liked kids, you know, and this, that, and the other. So he was going through some type of therapy to try to get help for it, allegedly.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And supposedly the therapist gave him these tapes that he wanted him to listen to at night. But he's supposed to lay in the bed with the little girl as he listened to the tape.
But he had daughters, though. He had his own daughters,
But my thing is, he asked the neighbors. Before the neighbors realized that he was a pedophile. Yes. He asked the neighbors, listen, I'm going through some therapy, you know, for my mental health, and I need to lay in the bed with your daughter while listening to these tapes at night. Is that okay with you?
And they said, yeah.
And they let him.
Okay, though. And the tapes, they never went down there to listen. They let him in their basement, free reign. He could have been doing it to both of their daughters, for real. But he picked Jan. And basically, on these tapes, they was like sexual, like, oh yeah, she's touching you in your private parts. I mean, and he laying next to their 12-year-old daughter. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm like, what is this real?
What grown ass man is gonna ask a parent?
But what parent would let a grown ass?
No, but I'm just saying, what regular minded grown ass man is going to ask some parents, is it okay if I lay in the bed with your daughter while listening to some therapy tapes? And a parent says yes.
Okay, and here's the thing though. He thinking like, this dude, I asked, could he relieve me? And he did. I kissed the mama. I'm about to go push it to the limit. You know? Shoot, just like if you ask somebody for $100 and they give it to you with no problem, the next time I might say $500.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you giving it out like that.
That's my thing.
So I think he just was moving the envelope. He was just pushing the envelope.
It was hard for me as a mom.
In his sick mind, because he's sick. Okay.
It was hard for me as a mom to watch it.
Me
because
too. I had to take a pause.
Because I'm getting upset. Like, well, why did they say yes? I'm like, okay, so then you let him happen, but you ain't go downstairs and monitor it. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna go down there and watch you lay in the bed. First of all, ain't no grown ass man
about to lay in the bed with my daughter.
Period.
My son either. Like the neighbor though.
Kids.
The neighbor.
Like, that's not about to happen. You're not about to lay down as for some therapy with my child.
It didn't even make sense coming out of their mouth. I just was like, either y'all two idiots because you but look, okay, I'm just
see that though. It wasn't like it was some I tricked you. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
really
he was
slick.
just
like that don't make no sense. Like to me, that makes absolutely no sense. That's not sane at all.
Another person that was on the interview was the FBI agent that was over the whole case, and he was trying to be so tactful with his words because he wanted to be like, y'all some. I bet you. I mean, I'm sorry.
Okay,
it's just
seriously,
okay.
But let's address our audience.
Okay.
Any parents watching? Okay, a grown man, your neighbor. Okay, your neighbor.
That you just met though.
He's a family man. He's a family
yes.
man. He got a family and all that kind of stuff. He seemed cool. He seemed alright. You know what I'm saying? He tells you that he going through something mentally, and he got this therapy.
Keyword is mental,
and he's got this this assignment that his therapist has given him, and he needs to listen to these tapes at night, but he needs to lay in the bed with young girls. And he asked if it's okay if he lays in the bed with your young daughter while listening to these tapes at night. Mm-hmm. Would you be okay with that? Is that okay? Does that sound like something that you would be like, okay?
But here's the kicker, guys. It did not just happen once. They said that he slept
for 2 nights a week.
No, they said 4 nights a week.
Okay,
at least 4 nights a week for 6 months. This man was laying in this 12-year-old bed, the neighbor bed, for 6 months. He had been laying in her bed
4 nights a week for 6
4 nights
months.
A week. Like
right?
So that's like a job.
Right. So after he was able to do this, then he was able to
start doing things
with the plan into motion.
So he started doing stuff with all the daughters. Like, he would take them to different things, to church stuff, and he was doing a lot of things with them as a whole, But everybody knew he had this fixation on the oldest daughter.
That was his favorite.
Yeah, Jan was the oldest daughter. And
Jan Brady finally getting love, y'all. I'm just playing.
And so Jan was his favorite. So he would do all these things. But mind you, she was doing sleepovers at his house because they was friends with his daughters. And he was he had free reign.
Now wait, one thing she was saying was that she noticed during those sleep nights sometimes her pants would be pulled down.
Oh yeah, that she would wake up and her panties would be to her ankles.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then she would say something to him, and he was like, "You was restless in the night, and I guess you fought, and your panties came down."
Right.
Yeah.
So he started with this little girl then when her parents was allowing him to come in her bedroom and lay with her, playing a tape recorder.
She said that she would when she was spending the night at his house, she would wake up.
They would all sleep
in one big area
on a trampoline and the stars.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So okay, he eventually tells the parents that he wants to take Jan.
Just Jan
on a trip.
Yeah, to see the horses or something. Yeah, that's what he said. She said no first because she said it was too late. Mm-hmm. And then he said, he didn't give her a chance to say no again. I'll just pick her up after her music class tomorrow, and then we'll just go then.
Right.
And then she let him. And that's the first time that he abducted her.
So he took her, and it took a little minute for them to know that's what was going on.
She didn't come home for dinner.
Yeah.
And then, but by then, they had been gone for hours. So then they just start looking locally. They just start looking. The parents call people, and then it took a minute. Y'all, it took a long time for them to actually put the police on it. Like, they had been gone for like a month, right?
Not the first time. The first time they kind of, it came together because the church was looking and kind of stuff. That's when the police first got involved.
The FBI, right.
So they get the girl, right? But this is what happens.
No, but before
he got talk about him manipulate the girl. So the girl wakes up and she tied up, right?
In a box.
Right. So
okay. So this is Jan, the little girl.
Right. So Jan hears these voices, and these voices sound kind of muffled, like robotic, I guess, kind of like alien. You know how they got them voice control things where you can talk into it and it can change your voice?
Yeah.
So she's hearing something, and it's like kind of giving her commands and telling her.
It tell her she's a half human and half alien. But mind y'all, she's 12 years old and she's impressionable. I got the notion that maybe their family didn't do like they was kind of naive because we got to give them something. They might have been naive for some of it.
To me, I look at my child. She's 10. So her mind, that kind of stuff.
Can fly. Yeah.
With a child. So nothing wrong with
her
mind and her believing it.
Yes.
So he basically told this little girl that she was half alien and that she needed to save the world. Basically.
She needed to save the world because to procreate and reproduce a child with this man. And if she didn't do it and complete the mission, they was gonna come for her.
Her sister was a backup plan. They was gonna have her sister complete the mission,
right?
And her father
was gonna be killed.
Was gonna be taken away.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the thing too. Like after I watched this, I had a nice little talk with my daughter because that's how these predators get these kids. They be telling you that first they touch you, and then they say don't say nothing to nobody because if you do, I'm gonna kill your mama.
Right.
I'm gonna kill your daddy.
I didn't already told Braxton. I would tell them like, and if they say that, be like, kill the bitch because I'm telling.
No, don't tell.
Bye.
Don't tell your son. No, because the concept of the thing is you want your child to survive.
Right, I know.
So if they say don't say nothing and they're afraid,
I want him to think that.
But once you get to me, you tell me because I told my daughter I ain't scared of nobody. I don't care what he said he was going to do to me. I tell him I want him to try it. That's what I want him to do because I ain't scared of nobody. Yeah. And if somebody touch you, they best be scared of me. That's where I'm at. Yeah. So. He telling the little girl already, if something gonna happen to her dad, and
then they said, so she thinks she's an alien, and so she falls. She's in this box still. She can't move. Then all of a sudden, when she wake up, she can move. She can get out the box.
So she was in and out of it because he was feeding her. He was drugging her the whole time. And he started drugging her when he was sleeping with her because that's how he would be able to touch her because he was drugging her in her sleep when he was laying in the bed next to her.
Right. So basically, he when she came to, he in a box. She wakes up and then she get out the box and he laying there and he bloody.
And like he all bloody and beat up.
And he like, what happened? And she's like, I know what I have to do. So she assumes, like, so Jan is grown now. She's telling her side of the story, too. But none of them are together. The daddy's in one place, the mama's in one place, and Jan's in one place. So it's not like they doing a family interview together. But anyway, Jan says that when she came to, she see him all bloody, and she knew then that this was who the people was talking about on the box
that she's supposed to make this child with.
She's supposed to make this half alien, half human baby with, and then he start having sex with her at that point.
Right, and they finally get the baby girl. Like, I don't want to be going long.
Okay, well, let's say how they got him back. Yeah. Okay, so basically, they had the police involved, and he was in trouble because he took a minor over state line. So he knew, like, I got to take this little girl back. They hot on me. So he contacts his brother, that then contacts his wife, and the wife went to their house and pulled the daddy in the back and said, look, if y'all don't sign this affidavit.
Well, that was after they got the girl.
That's how he came back. He wasn't going to come back with her unless they did that.
No, they got the daughter, and then he were pending trial and stuff. Right. And that's how he got him to drop the charges.
They weren't going to bring, that's the only way, because they said that that's the way. No, he said that he wasn't going to bring her back.
The brother had called, and he told the brother to do something, and they said no to something, and the brother said, well, I didn't want him to die, so I told him to come anyway. That's how they called him.
Look again. I'm telling you.
I'll watch again, but she got her story mixed up.
No, he said that if you, I will not bring her back.
True, but it's not at that
unless you signed this affidavit saying that I had permission to take her out of town. And they signed this crazy affidavit saying that basically he might have thought that he had permission to take their daughter over state lines.
They laughing. Now, what happened, what she's saying is true, but from my take, it is not at that part. Once they ended up getting the girl, and they got it because of the brother. The brother eventually stole.
Broker.
Right, eventually told. Because at first the brother wasn't going to tell. But then the brother eventually told. And they ended up getting the girl. So they were pending trial. And the FBI agent was telling them, do not communicate with this dude. Don't talk to this dude. Don't listen to this dude. Don't talk to his family. Right. None of that. So then he was in jail. He was locked up at this point. And, you know, the trial was pending. And he knew at this point he was about to do some time. Jail. So this is when he told his wife to go talk to them. And the FBI agent had already told them, don't talk to his family. They let her right on in. So they let her in, and she come in, and she said, I want to talk to the husband. So then she take the husband to the back and say, so you had a homosexual relationship with my husband. And if you don't sign this paper,
we busting you out.
Yeah, we gonna tell. So that's when the dad signed the paper, and that's how he got out of prison. That's how he got off, because he signed the paper and he didn't press charges. So then what happened after that is crazy, because he come back.
They said the night he got out of jail, he was back in their room. That's what the sister said.
Well, he got out of jail, and then dude back at the church. He back in their face, back trying to incorporate himself in their lives, and they kind of like just
the church people said it too. Like when she was missing, they was like, "Oh, he's not gonna hurt her."
Yeah,
yeah.
But so like y'all know that this dude took y'all daughter.
Just like on R. Kelly's story, that grown people failed these kids because
but
as
this
a
girl
parent,
was 12 too. Like a whole bunch of R. Kelly stuff. These girls be 17, and then R. Kelly waits until they
hit 18. That 13-year-old.
Well, that's true. But
so I'm saying that
money to get them people.
I'm just saying your first job as a parent is to protect your child. Right. None of them did.
But I feel like R. Kelly's situation is a little bit different, because R. Kelly got smart enough to know you can't strike until they get grown. He mind fuck them when they kids and when they underage, and then as soon as they get 18, he snatched their ass away, and they ain't gotta come back. You can't say nothing. Right. They grown. Right. What you gonna do? This man was messing with a 12-year-old child, meaning you have years and years and years and years to get her back. Yeah. To get her back and to get her to understand this is wrong, this man is not right, whatever. But the fact is, the man got out. He incorporated himself back in their life. Family. And y'all ain't chin check this dude. Like, for me, I will go to jail for mine. Get that. I don't care. I don't care, and I'm not scared of nobody.
Mamas, babies,
therefore,
dogs.
If you get out, you still gonna have to serve some kind of time. Like, understand that I'm not going to stop until justice is served. Okay,
either street justice
or through the streets, but it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. So my thing is, they were like letting this man, not necessarily letting him back in the kid's life and spend time with the kids like that, because the father after that, the father was a little more like, all right, F this. You know what I'm saying? But what ended up happening again was the neighbor,
he got back
cool with the mother. And the mother...
All right, let's just say this. Okay, let me say this part. The day that he brought her back and got out of jail, she went over his house and said... I forget his name. Why did you take Jan? And she slept with him that night. She screwed this man that took her daughter.
When the mom told us this during the interview,
she smiled.
Why was she smiling and smirking about having sex with her daughter's pedophile?
She was like, I like the attention. Yeah, yes, she did.
So the day that her daughter comes back from being abducted by her neighbor, she sleeps with the abductor. The mama, the mother, has sex. Sexual intercourse with the abductor. Do y'all hear me?
Yes.
Do y'all understand what I'm saying? This is some crazy banana stuff, right?
Yes.
Nuts.
Yes.
Nuts. Okay. So then,
after that, they he back in again.
Right. So with the mom.
Yeah. But he's still...
So the dad... So the mom is kind of starting to have an affair with him at this point.
She was. Well, yeah. They having
and the father was like, okay, I want a divorce.
Yeah.
And I want to take my daughter. That's why I said the dad had his little moment, and dad was like, F this. You know what I'm saying? So
after he got busted out.
Right.
For relieving old dude.
Yeah. So then the dad was like, I want a divorce, and I'm taking my daughters. So then the mom is like freaking out kind of or whatever. And the abductor, the neighbor is telling her, well, look, what you can do is you can get custody of your kids.
Yeah, but we all know he just wanted to have full
Yeah, he was just saying that because he wanted the mom.
He was saying, like, I'm going to leave my wife and you could leave him and we could be together. But for real, he really wanted Jan.
Yeah, he wanted that daughter.
Yeah.
So mom was like, you know what?
My husband's gay. So.
That's not what she said. She's like, I can't leave my husband. I can't be without my husband and my kids. I can't be with you. Basically, she like, look, I'm going back home. I'm about to try to work this shit out.
Yeah.
So she gets back home, and supposedly her and the husband look at each other, and then they run and embrace each other and crying and stuff like that. My thing
was, he said, I'm gay, and she said, I'm a whore.
Right.
And then
so
they said,
my thing was, because when they were watching them do this interview,
they were separate.
We needed them together.
I know.
I needed to see the mom's reaction of a one when dude said he relieved the neighbor. Because he ain't say, I got relieved too. No. He ain't say, you know, like.
And I let him relieve me.
Yeah, he just said, I relieved him. He ain't say
and
afterwards.
And he started crying. You forgot he started crying too. Like,
but he didn't say afterwards, like, we had a relationship or he did. Like, I needed to know more.
I wanted to know more. You know what I'm
saying? Like, yo.
You know, if I was the interviewer, I would have been like, so, hold on, stop, pause. So, you relieved him? Did he relieve you back?
Right. I'd have added a whole bunch of questions. So after that, did any other contact happen with you two?
How often did you relieve him?
Yeah, I'd have had some more questions.
Yeah.
But, so after they embrace, they decide they are going to be a unit together. The parents are.
And they decide that old dude is the cancer in their family. Ding dong, the light finally came on. And they realized that he was fucked up.
Right.
And then they cut off access.
So then he abducts the girl again.
Yes. But when they cut off access to Jan, then they steal her.
So what happens is the little girl, her mind is still messed up. She's thinking like, you know, I gotta save the world. I gotta make this baby and I ain't got that much time. It's a time limit. So she goes off with him. And she supposedly leaves a letter like, I'm running away. Since y'all won't let me be with him because I love him.
Because she brainwashed.
Since y'all won't let me be with him, I'm just leaving.
But she's like 13 by then.
Right.
Like 13, so, you let your 13-year-old tell you what the hell you about to do.
So she ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I mean, she was gone for a minute.
Months.
At this point. They looking for her.
Yes.
They got the FBI involved.
Yes.
The thing is, like, this dude done, like,
took her
away. What happened to his wife and stuff?
Right.
I was confused
and
about his wife and his kids.
Yeah, like he had a whole family.
Why can't we interview the wife and the kids? I got some questions for their ass, too.
Right,
okay?
like, what was she doing when he took her the first time? Like,
and then the second time. What did you think then?
Right.
Because you bringing over papers and stuff trying to blackmail people.
Right.
And your husband did it again. Like, seriously, I want to talk to her. So, little girl was gone for months after months after months after months. She gone. And the FBI people, they know that the dude got her. Or he at least knows where she is.
And he calling saying to her mother.
Like, where she at?
Yeah, he was like to her. Yeah, it's like, I haven't
talked to her. I haven't spoken to her.
I think she's done some things that she's embarrassed of.
Right.
That's what he told the mother. Right. So at first, the mother was going for it. Mm-hmm. At first. Remember? Mm-hmm. She was like, oh, yeah, he just wants the best for her. But then after it got so long, then the daddy found out that she was talking to him. Then it got murky. Mm-hmm. And then she finally was like, okay,
this is some bull crap.
Yeah.
So the FBI know the whole time, like, yo, dude know where she at. If he not with her, he know where she at.
Right.
So
kind of found out he had her hid somewhere
at a school, and he enrolled her in this school. He said
and like a boarding school. It said that he was her
father, and he was like a spy or CIA.
He was like
agent,
a CIA agent,
and he needed her to be safe. And if some people came for her, they was trying to get her.
Yes, girl, and the people believed it.
Yeah, he had a nice little story for them too,
and he would come and get her every weekend.
And the thing is crazy because as you're watching this documentary, you're hearing his voice too. And his voice is explaining stuff like his obsession with her. And now he had like a shrine. So he told us, he confessed basically that he did all this stuff, which was crazy because at the end, it's like, well then like, what happened? But
yeah,
so
it was crazy.
They the daughter calls and checks in at the house, and she's like, "Hey guys, just wanted to call you and say I love you and hear your voice."
Yeah,
and I think she said she was prostituting or something to make money. She was saying all kind of stuff to them, basically just trying to get her way because she feels like she got to save the world. Still, her mind's still messed up.
Right.
So they eventually get the little girl. found her in that school, and they snatch his butt up and throw him in jail.
Right.
Because of what's going on. So the dude, like I said, he's real smart. And to me, it's not that smart because it wouldn't have worked on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person
that's why I'm saying that I
can't be manipulated like that. I can't be controlled. Like I am a Leo. I'm a leader. You can't control me. You can't tell me what to do. That's why it's hard for me to work for people because I be like, what? Clock in. What? You tell me if a boss like be going off and I'm like, wait a minute, who you nigga talking to? Like, first of all, I'm a hard worker. I would do my job, but you ain't about to chastise me and you ain't gonna micromanage my ass. I hate that. Like, it bothers me in my spirit. You know, I can't take it. So I can't be manipulated like that. Not that I can't be manipulated because I have been. Some people good at it. But this dude wasn't good in my eyes. I was confused.
I mean, but you got to think this happened like a long time ago too. So his antics wasn't like the best. His let me see Bill.
So yeah, it wouldn't have worked on me, on my mind. The way my mind is set up, I'm a genius and stuff like that don't work with me. It just don't work with me in my brain. So I don't know why it worked on these people.
Because it was in the 60s.
But in the 60s, I don't think my grandparents would have went for that.
I mean, I don't know, but they was kind of like the man said.
I felt like they was like Mormonish, but then it didn't seem like they was Mormon. Because they did say something about him, you know, having a case against, you know, messing with a young girl from the Latter-day Saints. Do you watch the A&E show, Escaping Polygamy?
Yeah.
They be a whole bunch of the Latter-day Saint type churches. So I don't know. It was weird. They said that.
It was way weird. Yeah. That the fact that he had the brother knew. It's just crazy though. Like it was way wild, y'all. Yeah. It was just out bananas.
So okay. Long story short, because I want y'all to watch it to see more details and all that kind of stuff. They ended up getting a daughter, and the dude
second time that they came back, she was defiant. She wanted to know where he was at. She was like totally in love with him by then. She was gone.
Eventually, she came to her senses and started questioning stuff.
After she realized
that her sister was still alive. Yeah. I mean, her sister wasn't caught. Her dad was still there. After that, they was going to take my dad. They ain't take my dad. They ain't take my sister.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. She started saying like it was shady.
You know, and the dude, I don't know his name, the pedophile dude, the kidnapper, the trifling ass neighbor, he committed suicide.
In jail.
Because
he knew he was going down.
He couldn't go down. He couldn't take this and he committed suicide. So I was confused. Like, when did they must have got these recordings of him before he committed suicide.
They found remember he had that little
tape set?
Yeah, so I
think
he
recorded his voice doing that a while ago. Okay, because I was like, where did they get these voiceovers of him if he killed himself? You know?
Yeah, I think they found, because he was good with those old-fashioned tape recorders. That's how he tricked her. It was crazy, y'all. Long story short, this is a weird old movie.
Documentary.
That's true. It's crazy. Yes, a documentary. Yeah. And her parents are telling the story.
The hardest thing for me to understand is how the girl, which, could you forgive your parents?
Hell to the nah, but she wasn't in the same room with them either.
But I mean, she done seen it now. It's out there. I mean, like they said something about healing, and they had to get together as a family and learn how to heal and do that together.
Because the sister was on there too.
Yeah. So to me, I don't understand how. First of all, the parents failed her.
Miserably.
And I'm going to say the mama really failed her. Because after this man has taken your child.
She's like, why did you take Jan? It's almost like she wanted to be like, why not me?
Yeah.
That's what I was getting.
She was probably jealous of Jan. But after he takes your daughter, he kidnaps your daughter.
You sleep with him?
And he has sex with your daughter. You have sex with him. You failed your daughter on all that. It was like, I don't think I could rock with my mom or something like that. So some man seriously sat and abused me. And now you go and start a relationship with him. Basically, it was kind of like, why do you want Jen and not me?
That's exactly. And it was like some precious shit. It was.
Yeah, it was. That's crazy. Because I feel like the father didn't think that shit was happening. And once regardless if he's gay or not, I don't care if he's gay. I was just like, whoa, you did what?
Whoa, Kiwasabi.
But
right.
It's not like after he got his daughter back, he's like, ooh, can I relieve you again? Like, It wasn't like that. Nah. He was kind of like, stay away from me, stay from my fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can get. The fact that he just let that man relieve him just blew my mind. But that ain't had nothing to do with aftermath. The mama was trash. She was total trash.
And she was smiling, though. Y'all got to understand. Remember, I had got really angry.
This is 25 years later.
Yeah, I had got angry
back about it. And you
on the R. Kelly
still.
story of surviving R. Kelly when that road manager was like, smiling, kind of telling the story. That's kind of the same, but this is even worse because this is the person that's in the shit. And you didn't live. You already know what this man did to your kid because this is years and years later.
And you still think back, and you think it's a pleasant memory.
Fondly, right? Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
She like, if I see her, I'll punch her in her fucking face. I would.
I don't blame you. That's just sad and terrible. Like, it's just, okay, I don't know. So, guys, not surviving. Damn.
It's called
Abducted in Plain Sight. It's on Netflix.
Y'all should see it.
You should check it out. So y'all can see we ain't lying and we can't make this kind of stuff up.
Right.
We cannot make this kind of stuff up.
Really.
At all. But it's crazy.
It is.
It is definitely top surviving R. Kelly. People want to talk about
R.
Kelly.
It.
And y'all put that on the map. Yes. We'll talk about this shit because it ain't just us.
Right. No.
That got shit going on.
I was trying to keep Brace out of it, but that's some bananas, bonkers shit, crazy. It could happen in a black home, but I would think it would be two separate homes. Like one, he got the daddy, and one maybe got the mama. But never, I don't want to say never, because then tomorrow we gonna see some crazy shit. But I don't think that he could have got two black parents.
The way my black is set up, it could happen in my household.
That's not
like that. Not
like saying, he got both of them.
Not saying that a situation can't happen where a girl could be abducted by a neighbor. I'm not saying that, but the way this man was trying
in their house
manipulate
and like laying down in the bed with
you building up walls and stuff, trying to separate my kids. I got a problem with that. What you doing?
And hold on, how the family rationalized that he built the walls because he had owned the furniture store. I was thinking like, what?
That's not a carpenter.
He said, right. They was like, oh yeah, he owned the furniture store. I was thinking like, that makes you a master builder.
Wait, pause. One more thing. So the after he, the first time after she came back, after she came back from being abducted the first time, he moved and he bought some type of water park. And he had like a camp or something, and she said she wanted to go. And Dad was like, no.
Right.
And then Mom said no at first, but then she said, I really want to go. So Mom let her go to the man's summer camp.
Yeah.
After he's already kidnapped their daughter.
And the FBI man was pissed. He was like...
She let her daughter...
Yes.
Leave, put her on a plane to go to the man that is the pedophile neighbor's summer camp at the place, the park that he owns.
Unsupervised.
Like, this shit is crazy. That's why I'm saying it can't be us. Nah. This cannot be us. This could, no. Like, first, and
but hold on, let me be the devil's advocate. Yes, it can, because that girl on Surviving R. Kelly, parents let her go to California, where she went to visit R. Kelly, and kind of found out that's the first place that they had sex. Remember?
When she was 17, and they said the sister came back. Yes.
Okay, so it could happen. So, but a different situation.
It's a different situation, which I'm trying to explain. It's a different situation. Money ain't involved.
No money.
Like, I think seriously it seemed like for the R. Kelly situation, the
People
reason that shit popped
was
it was money.
Fame
horse. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fame nothing. This is some regular ass neighbor ain't got shit going on.
He bought stuff, so he had to have some kind of money. And then I'm thinking, like, what did he do?
But he ain't giving them money, though.
He wasn't giving them money.
Like, it don't make no sense. And he can't make their daughter a star. I think a whole bunch of that R. Kelly stuff is, you can make my daughter a star. He ain't made not one of these damn girls a star. Only one that was a star was Aaliyah. He ain't make none of these damn girls a star. All these girls that done been in his damn harem of women in the studio.
Ain't nobody else
ain't none of them a damn star. Where they CDs at? You owe us a whole bunch of music, R. Kelly. A whole bunch of damn music. For real, because you gonna sit and promise these girls. These girls have sacrificed their lives to this dude.
He could at least do that. That's called reparation.
He ain't do shit.
He ain't do nothing.
Y'all made me mad about R. Kelly. Mad at this other dude. I'm not gonna talk about R. Kelly. It ain't about R. Kelly. This is about abducted in plain sight.
Yes, it is.
It's about them damn parents that just sent their child.
Failed their child miserably.
Okay, that's what it's about. So seriously, as parents, I'm gonna get serious for a second. As parents, talk to your kids.
Yes.
Talk to your kids.
And don't let them be so easily manipulated.
And don't be so trusting the people. The day and age that we live in, this was back in the 70s or whatever, so it was then too, but the day that we live in now is even crazier. So don't be so trusting to people.
Please,
my daughter don't go to sleepovers. Like, she has sleepovers at her house because I can monitor it, but I don't let her spend at people's house. And I know it's messed up because I used to spend at people's house all the time. But I don't trust people. I don't trust people.
Oh, we go through a rigorous application process when Braxton does sleepovers.
And then she has a type of son, though.
Yeah,
that he gonna tell.
Oh, yeah, most
everything.
Definitely.
Okay?
Most definitely.
He gonna tell everything. Braxton isn't the type of child that can be manipulated like that. First of all, they say the aliens look at you. You're gonna be like, first of all, I don't believe in aliens because aliens, like Braxton is gonna sit and get his ass hurt because he gonna be challenging everything they say.
He will. He will.
Seriously.
Yes.
So that's the difference. I don't have that type of child. So you under my care. I need to monitor what's going on with you. So we can have sleepovers at my house. But I don't know the men. I don't know the fathers, the boyfriends, the uncles, the brothers, the cousins.
Even the ladies
I don't even know
nowadays.
The women, the mamas, the aunties, the daughters, the sisters, the friends. I don't know. Y'all, I can't watch it. I can't put my hand on it. Seriously, like, it'd be like sleepovers that London be invited to. And I almost want to be like, okay, well, do you need an extra supervisor that night? Because I can come with her. And we both can spend the night. But ain't nobody touch. Like, I'm not about to put my kid out there like that.
I feel a lot of the situations the parents did put them in, like
they
this.
Did.
Abducted in plain sight is exactly what it is.
And I have a hold on my child because of stuff like this.
Because this man basically like followed his prey and just like bumped into some dumbass people. For real, it's just ridiculous.
So that's it, y'all. Crazy, 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 crazy. I paused it several times because I was blown away.
I did and called her like, what the hell you got me watching?
So y'all let us know what y'all want to talk about
next
tomorrow.
All right.
Give us some hot topics about what's popping, and we're going to record our next podcast. But we thank you guys for checking us out. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your comments and your feedback. We love y'all so much. Have a beautiful evening. And we'll see y'all next time. Deuces.